The gaming world has been abuzz with discussion recently regarding Aloy's new look in Horizon Forbidden West. It appears that rather than keeping the just barely tolerable look she had previously, she now looks downright ugly and masculine at times. This, of course, has once again resurrected the debate surrounding how female characters should look in games. On the one hand, we have people saying that since games are often very unrealistic, there's no reason for women in games to reflect reality when it comes to their looks. On the other hand, we have people claiming that representation of realistic beauty standards in games is needed, or some people are going to have their self-esteem hurt. I have so much to say about all of this, so hajimemashou. Let's talk about Aloy specifically. I may talk about games in general further on if I feel it is relevant. People are saying that in the post-apocalyptic future, Aloy wouldn't have access to cosmetics, and even if she did, she's too busy fighting machine animals to bother getting dolled up. Let me ask you a question. What is realistic about a far-off future populated by machine animals? If Aloy can exist in a far-off future with machine animals, then she can take time to put on makeup. And what about the various fantasy RPGs where you can create your own character and have options for makeup when in a medieval setting they wouldn't have access to modern-day cosmetics? No one complains about that. It's funny how realism only matters when it is favorable to your argument. But you know what? For the sake of argument, I'll humor you. Okay, fine. Aloy does not have access to cosmetics. Did you know that in the real world there are millions upon millions upon millions of women that look stunning and gorgeous without makeup? It's true. They exist. Since you people are so eager for Aloy to reflect realistic beauty standards, why does her look have to reflect the ugly side of reality instead of the beautiful side? What about representation for beautiful women, eh? No one wants their female game protagonists to look like Shrek. And unless a man truly is shallow and only cares about looks, he probably isn't asking for a protagonist who is supermodel beautiful. He just wants one that is at least not painful to look at. According to the developer, Guerrilla Games, they made a conscious choice to have Aloy look masculine and intimidating. They said that she wouldn't be believable if she looked pretty and feminine. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Exhibit A, the one, the only, Gina Carano. Do an image search for Gina Carano, and you will quickly notice that she is a stunning beauty. You know what else she used to be? She used to be an MMA fighter. That's right. She's gorgeous, and she could kick the ass of the average man who does not actively work out and train in fighting techniques. So don't fucking tell me that Aloy needs to be masculine and ugly to be a badass. This notion also ignores the women of games past who were beautiful and badass. Women like Ciri, Yennefer, and Triss from the Witcher series, Bayonetta, Miranda Lawson from Mass Effect, Lara Croft from Tomb Raider, various female mains from the Resident Evil games, and so many more. Games are made to be an escape from reality, not to shove reality in my face. If I'm going to pay for a product, I want to enjoy what I see. Some people like to resort to insults such as incel or chud when arguing with those who are in favor of women in games looking as beautiful as possible. Let me relate to you an experience I had personally. Not too long ago, there was a 5-year period of time during which I had 2 friends with benefits who were fairly steady. I was getting action usually multiple times in any given week. You know what? During that time, I did not magically stop playing games just because I was getting laid. Nor did I magically stop wanting the female characters in my games to look attractive. The profits of the gaming industry eclipsed that of Hollywood even before the pandemic. So many people play games that to say every single gamer who cares about how women look in games has never known the touch of a woman is a bullshit argument with absolutely no basis in fact. This, of course, all comes back to the same thing that so many others have talked about. The gaming industry has been utterly infiltrated by man-hating feminists and their soy boy simps. Men are toxic and bad, therefore men cannot have females in games that they enjoy looking at. That's an entire topic on its own, however, so I'll leave it at that. In closing, I want to mention one more thing. If you need to see yourself represented in a video game to feel validated, you have self-esteem issues and you probably should get therapy. No joke. When we have men and women both the world over who do not have supermodel looks saying that yes, men and women both should have the opportunity to enjoy fan service in their fiction, and then we have pathetic twats like you saying that you don't feel valid unless you see someone equally ugly in a fictional product, you need to take some time out for self-reflection and learn to make peace with who and what you are. Change what you can. Lose weight. Eat better. Get exercise. Get a new hairstyle. Work on your personality. It'll do wonders for your looks, I promise. Let men and women have their fun with fiction. It's not that deep. That's everything. Thanks for watching.